When it comes to reading a human design chart, where do you even begin? I always ask one key question to anyone I work with, no matter how much experience they have, and it transforms the way I approach the entire reading. Stick around because I'm about to share that question with you, along with my foolproof method for structuring a chart reading like a pro. If you're new here, I'm Tangie, aka the Feel Good Expert, your go to guide for mastering human design. Whether you're brand new to human design or an experienced reader looking for tips to refine your skills, I'm here to help you align with your highest potential while giving readings that are clear, insightful, and impactful. If that sounds like something you'd love, hit the subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Before we dive in, I want to let you know about an incredible free resource, my 50-page ebook called Chart Reading Basics. It dissects the anatomy of the body graph and gives you the tools to understand every layer of the chart. Download it for free using the link in the description. It's the perfect companion to this video. All right, so now let's go ahead and dive into the basics of chart reading. Whether you're reading a chart for yourself or someone else, knowing where to start and how to prioritize what you see can make all the difference. Today, I'm going to share the number one question I ask in every reading, why the energy centers deserve most of your attention, and my step by step process to make sure you never miss the most important parts of a chart. So, what's that number one question I ask in every reading? It is all about strategy and authority. If you know anybody in the human design world, or if you've studied human design for any amount of time, you know we always go back to strategy and authority. It is the number one place to look in a chart to see if someone's aligned. So, for example, if I'm reading for an emotional projector, I'd start by asking, how do you feel about waiting for the invitation? How has that been working for you? And when you receive an invitation, how do you feel about riding your emotional wave before committing? Why? Because no matter how much experience someone has with human design, strategy and authority are the foundation for making aligned decisions and managing energy really well. If someone isn't grounded here, diving into gates, channels, or variables will likely feel overwhelming or confusing, honestly, for both of you, for the reader and for the person who's receiving the reading. Comment below with how you've been working with your own strategy and authority. I'd love to hear your experience. Personally, I'm a 1-3 splenic projector. So let's talk about energy centers and why I spend most of my time here during a reading. The energy centers are where I see my clients being most vulnerable to energy leaks and not self behaviors. For example, undefined centers often reveal where someone is most susceptible to conditioning. Defined centers show consistent energy, but they also come with challenges when they're overused or misunderstood. These centers also form the foundation for understanding strategy and authority, making them the perfect place to focus your attention during a reading. Oftentimes, I'll look at the center that has the very least definition and talk a lot about how this can be distracting and pull us into not self themes. I'll also look at the defined centers and really ask the question, how's that working for you? How does that feel in your energy? Do you feel consistent here? It's important to also understand conscious versus unconscious definition when you're looking, but I go way deeper into that in my course because it's a little bit more advanced. Okay, now let's simplify the reading process. I use a step by step approach to cover the most important parts of the chart in order. Here's a quick overview of my method. I start with type, strategy, and authority. Then I move to the energy centers, highlighting both defined and undefined centers. I discuss a few key gates, not all of them, and the channels, depending on how many channels are defined in the chart and the ones that are most relevant to the client's questions or concerns. I'll explore their profile numbers as well as their incarnation cross, and I'll wrap up with a quick, very brief introduction to the variables, especially digestion and environment. This structure ensures that every reading is focused, clear, and leaves the client with actionable insights. Comment below if you'd like me to create a future video walking you through each step in more detail. So, in closing, chart readings don't have to feel overwhelming. I want you to feel so confident going into a reading. When you start with strategy and authority, focus on the energy centers and follow a pretty clear structure based on your own gifts and your own knowledge. You can deliver really impactful readings every time. And if you're ready to take your skills to the next level, my course called the Human Design Starter Kit is exactly what you need. In it, I'll teach you how to become an advanced reader by mastering the chart properties, understanding all of the variables, and even learning how to integrate aura reading into your spiritual business. So don't forget to download my free ebook called Chart Reading Basics from the description below. I'm also going to add in my advanced reader checklist if that's something that you're interested in, yet another freebie for you, so that you can really get a deep dive into the anatomy of the body graph, but also understand what is needed in order to give more advanced readings. So if this video inspired you, join my course to unlock your full potential as a reader. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your fellow human design nerds. Let me know in the comments what part of your chart you find most fascinating. I'd love to hear your thoughts and insights. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.